Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. It's Linda and Elaine from Sierra Sewing, Quilting, and Vacuums here in Reno and Carson City, Nevada. Welcome, welcome to our What's New Wednesday. We have a whole lot of fabric to show you today.
We do have a lot of fabric today.
We do. And the good news is everything we show today is 15% off as usual, whether you buy right now during our live or for the next 24 hours, anytime that you do your shopping, it's 15% off. There's some talking going on over here.
Looks like we may have just a little glitch in the sale part. So if you're looking at our site right now, it's not showing that, but it's going to be fixed in the next 10 minutes. So we'll adjust the time to like 9:30.
Yes.
You know, just
and if
9:15. Okay, so we're gonna
9:15
there
tomorrow.
you go. There you go.
All right.
Get a little buffer because we just weren't that prepared this morning like we thought.
And the important thing to remember is you can go onto the rest of our website because we have lots of stuff to show there. And it won't be the 15% up. However, if you need it to be shipped, it can add up to your $100 minimum that you need for free shipping from us. So please always go ahead and look at other things that we have.
Yeah.
You might need some stuff to match. And
trust me, there's still more new fabric on our website that we haven't had a chance to show you all. So if you want to kind of just check out what we got going on, check it out. We have all these categories of all these new fabrics. It's definitely there for you to see, and everything's got pictures. It's wonderful.
Okay, and Shawnee and Jared are here for any questions that you want to ask us live, or you can ask questions later on. We really watch it for at least 24 hours afterwards if you have any questions specific for us on this, and we can answer. We love it when we can answer you right here and now because we know other people have questions also, and we're answering for them. But you can ask anytime. Our phone number is right below. You can text us.
Call us,
or
you can message us through Facebook Messenger. But
yes.
I will tell you that the Facebook Messenger takes a little bit longer for me to answer back. So if you ask a question on Facebook, I can answer you much faster.
And we want you to share. We want you to share with your friends and family and all your fellow sewers out there because
if you share us publicly, you will be entered into a drawing, and our drawings are the first Wednesday of the coming month. So today is the last day to be able to share our video publicly through Facebook. And that's how we know you've shared it, is because you've shared it publicly. If you share it privately, we won't be able to know who it was. And not that we don't want you to share privately also.
Yes,
please don't think that we don't want you to do that. But if you'd like to be entered into our drawing, we are asking that you share it publicly. And that way everybody out there gets to see the video and gets to see us.
And we've already picked out what we're going to have because next week, Jared and I are going to be in New Orleans for Bernina training. It's called Bernina University. We go there. We get to learn all the new things about machines and all kinds of different things.
All kinds of fun stuff, yeah.
Yes. And we'll be bringing that back to you also. So
we'll be doing the drawing next Wednesday, so you're stuck with me and Shawnee.
Stuck with. No. All right, so
we have a lot of stuff to go over, so let's get, hello. Okay, I know, it's June. But
almost 4th of July.
I know.
Isn't
One
it
more
exciting?
Week. It's really going to be so cool. Next Saturday.
Saturday is going to be.
I'm so glad it's on a weekend too.
Yes.
Stay up all night partying for 4th of July. But here we are. It is beginning to be, Halloween time for our quilters and our makers, because we need to have plenty of time to have our products made. So here is the first of, I can tell you honestly, a couple of Halloween quilts that we got going on. This one is so cute. We haven't done a window pane quilt in a very, very long time. So this one's fantastic. Let me hold up the panel.
Shawnee made this one.
Shawnee did make this, and it came out fantastic. So that's the panel that you're going to cut up into the window pane. The quilt finishes at 47 by 60, so it's a great size throw, but we have, and I'm going to show all the fabrics that go with the collection. If you want to make it larger, you want to put some more borders around it or enlarge it with even more piecing, by all means. We have plenty of panels that you can buy individually if you want to make more. If you buy the kit and you actually want to make a couple more, we have a handful more of just the panels, and then I'll show you all the fabrics that the collection has.
So you can, to reiterate, you can buy this panel separately if you want to. We just have a few.
We just have a
like you
few.
said.
Yep. But even with that being said, you get the pattern, and of course, inside every kit, you always get the binding. So it's the complete fabric for the entire top and your binding. We did a really fun, one of the parts of the collection, we used their spider web fabric, and we'll show that to you also closer. And we did spider web quilting on the back of this.
And it's a fairly
So-
easy put together. I mean, it has a little bit of framework around it. These are like piano keys. You can just sew them together and chop them up, and then some large. I love these green. You probably can't
The
see them.
green
They're little
spider.
green
Well,
spiders on there.
we're going to show the fabric, so you're going to get to
that's
see every
true.
bit of it.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
So actually, let's just jump on board and let's get showing this fabric, because there's so much to show you guys today. So how about, since you liked the spider web,
Ooh.
how about you show that one right away? And I'm going to show the
Yes.
backing that we used,
Yes, yes.
so you
I
can
love
see it, because it is so
Look at that little
fun.
green spider. And if you are buying this fabric separately, we used a lot of it for the kits. So if you want it separately, it's a very thin bolt at this time. Please, please, please get on it and
Snag
make
it
a
while we got
purchase
it.
before other people get it.
So here is what we used for the backing of our store sample. And then of course, here is the green fabric with the witches' hats and brew. This is also in the kit. So those are two. This one is not in the kit, just to make sure we are very clear. This is what we use for the backing, but this is in the kit. What do you got there?
I got some.
You got a handful.
I know. You know, don't I do this? I do this every week. I get more than what I can handle. So I'm going to show these two. You know, when I was putting these out
Yeah, because
this
those two are
morning-
what's in the kit.
When I was putting these out this morning,
They're so fun.
well, you'll see we have another line of Halloween also. And I was thinking, for Halloween, there truly is, well, let me talk about this one. These are the bats, and they're tossed, and the skulls that are tossed. Just very classic Halloween look. And I know, I was thinking how every time Halloween comes up, some people don't do Halloween at all.
Yeah,
for
we
whatever.
have some people who are not Halloween fans,
and-
and that's okay.
And then when I was
Wrong with
putting
that.
it out, we have sort of like, I was thinking, Halloween is kind of light, medium, and dark. And I would call this medium. Light would be, and what I'm saying,
Probably more of those creamies.
well, no, I don't mean color-wise, I mean theme-wise.
Oh, gotcha.
Theme-wise.
Okay.
Some of them are very whimsical and playful and
True, true. A little more sweeter.
Yes,
Little more
sweet Halloween.
sweeter.
I call that light. I would call this a medium.
I see what you're saying now. It's not,
Yeah.
you're not referring light to the color, you're
Color
referring
of-
light to the
Theme.
experience of the theme.
Yes, I kind of call this a medium.
So these two fabrics that I just showed you, the black with the ghosts and the green, this is also
Sorry.
in the kit. I already walked up and showed them. But we were chatting, so I didn't want to
Yes.
interrupt. What you got there? Oh,
Are these two in the kit?
those two are not
Elaine
in the
Carroll
kit.
kits, so these are two different ones. I love this one. These both have kitties in them. And I love the little animals always, no matter what animal it is. And the kitties, this one's more directional. The first one I showed you here is tossed. Good for lots of things, pillowcases, aprons, placemats, all the fun things that we make. Little Halloween bags too. I love making little
Oh, right.
bags.
And that one that's got the cats, this one right here, this orange one right here, that's in the kit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
Now-
you could see the big differences of the shades of orange. too.
Right, right. One's kind of almost more like a tomato orange kind of thing. This one is in the kit. So it's just a really fun, kind of almost like a graffiti Halloween style kind of thing. At least that's what it kind of looks like to me. And then of course, there's this beautiful fabric. Now this one, you can see how well these two sit right next to each other. These are fantastic. This one's not in the kit, but this one is.
Patty asked, are the sliders glow in the dark?
They are not. This particular collection, Patty, has no glow in the dark in it at all. I do have many Halloween fabrics that are glow in the dark, and I believe it's
And we'll get to
stipulated
those.
in when you look at when you look at it online, it should say CG or GD.
Can you look that up real fast, Shawnee, to see if that And this one's toss goes, whether it indicates on our website whether it glows in the dark or not. And this is tossed. Yeah, when they go to buy it.
Usually it's
Of course, the raven is there, and everyone who heard me last week said, I love that raven. And the black kitty, and the pumpkin.
Now, which one did you not show? You didn't show this one, and you didn't show that one?
I did not show that one.
Okay. So these are just really nice background blenders
Blenders, yeah.
to go with any of the other fabrics from the collection. So, I mean, this is great. If you are a person who likes to do their own thing and have some different blocks, here is something that's going to be perfect to go with the colorway and be your background or, binding or backing for any one of these kits also.
I love this orange. I have to show this orange all by itself. It goes so perfectly with this line of fabric, but I also think it's such a great Halloween orange. Just has a little bit of modeling in there, just enough to give it some movement.
And I think it's 3.5 yards backing if you're using the 43, if you're using any of these fabrics from this collection for the backing. You'll need 3.5 yards if you pick up the kit.
Do you want to take that one?
Yeah, sure.
That tan?
This one's really cool because it's just kind of modeled.
Yeah, just like that orange I just showed you. Yeah. Only in the tan.
It's really, really pretty. I mean, this is actually great, even if you're not necessarily just for Halloween. This one's
Right.
fantastic.
Yeah,
It's really pretty.
yeah. And the same with this black.
And then the nice
Has the
charcoal
black and
gray.
in it. That looks kind of almost like a Halloween night sky. Could put a moon in there and it would be perfect.
Now, this collection also has a layer cake and charm packs. So if you have, we have a lot of people who just love pre-cuts for multiple different types of projects. We have bags for layer cakes. We have patterns for layer cakes. There's so many things out there. These are also,
Yeah. We just had a class with a table runner.
yes, to use for a charm pack. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
That
There's
you
a
could
ton of
use.
patterns out there. I know a lot of people, I shouldn't say a lot of people, there are people who are like, what am I supposed to do with this? I don't know what to do with it.
And
There's so much
yes,
stuff to do.
you can take these if you're more of a beginner quilter and you're going, I don't want to chop all those up. I don't want
Right.
to do that. Just take them all and sew them all together and make a big quilt.
Exactly. Yeah, you
And
just
it's
sew the
perfect.
squares together. You don't
You
even have to
go
cut
into-
anything up.
You could go in Macy and pay a lot of money for a quilt that's nothing but big squares.
I think that was probably one of the first quilts I ever made. I just had huge squares and I didn't know what to do with them. And I did. I just sewed them together and made my husband his huge Western quilt. And it's just
And then-
huge 10-inch squares.
And then if you don't want to worry about matching your corners, just offset them.
Yeah, then
Just
you don't have to worry about
offset
it at
them.
all.
Yeah, then you don't have to worry about that.
And nobody knows what you're doing.
wanna
It's
make-
your quilt. You
yeah.
can do whatever the heck you want to do.
Yes.
The
And
only
you-
rule in quilting is you got to sew it.
Yeah, yes. And you could do the same with the little charm squares. You could just sew those together, offset them, and get quilted a
That
little
would
bit.
even be good if you wanted, you love this quilt, but you want it bigger. Grab yourself a charm pack or a layer cake because you can cut the layer cake in half if you need more. And literally on the border, you can just put more all the way around and just have it bigger that way.
And these, they didn't use a charm pack for
No, this was yardage.
But you could do something like this is basic, you just sew them together and cut them in half. and
Exactly. I mean,
good.
there's
Good to go.
we have lots of ideas to help you if you're stuck. So
Yes.
don't overfear. Now,
Okay, next
one.
one.
This is going to be. Now we're kind of
This
going
is the
from
one I
kind
call
of
dark.
Yeah, this
This
is
is
definitely a little
dark.
darker, little
But
little more creepy.
some people do view it as
I
dark.
This is so cool.
But a lot of people just view it as a fun time.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's how I view it. We're going to have fun with Halloween.
I love, love, love this collection. This is so fun. You got your Grim Reaper, you've got Dracula, your witch, and of course your jack-o'-lantern. I mean, how fun would this be? Shawnee and I were just talking this morning. What if you wanted to do some fussy cutting on point with each piece? You could have such a cool quilt with every little square of these creepers.
And this,
Their term.
this is a unique bat. I don't know what else you would call it besides a bat. It's maybe a vampire bat. These look
I would
pretty
assume it's supposed to
wicked.
be a vampire bat.
Yeah,
Halloween.
bat. But
Yeah,
Am
I
I?
think you might be showing it the wrong way.
Oh,
Yeah, he should be upside down. There you
Oh.
go.
look at that. You're right, because look at his tail.
Is it right side up
Am
on the
I upside
website?
down? Yeah. Look at his tail. He is hanging from that branch.
His feet.
Yes.
Our website does
Let's see.
specify the glow in the dark.
Oh, that okay,
Ah.
good. So that one. Is this one a glow in the dark?
Shawnee just said that the Halloween
No.
fabrics that glow in the dark are specified on our website.
Fantastic. So here's another one that is, a little on that dark side. It is a graveyard scene. Once again, we were talking about fussy cutting this more into a rectangle instead of obviously a square because, you've got your pieces that would be a little bit longer. But how fun would this be? I'm making some bags out of this.
know.
I see bags in my future with this Halloween fabric. Oh, yeah. Fun
And of
stuff.
course, the black kitty that I love is there with his spider web and his hat on.
And since I'm doing the creepy stuff,
Oh, I love this one. I love that one.
this one is so cool.
sorry.
Ah!
Oh, sorry, I got my fingers stuck in her ties.
I get caught on doorknobs. she nailed me on my tie. I get caught on doorknobs all the time. But here is some potion bottles. This would be, honestly, my mind is exploding on everything I have to make. I love this one. Let me see if I can show it really well. It's got eyeballs inside there. How fun would that be? Especially if you did, they have those glue-on eyeballs. You can make and you could stick a couple on there for a bag to kind of give it a little bit of a 3D thing. How fun would that be to actually have it move when you look at it? Scare a little kid.
And this one's a little bit calmer. This is the mushrooms. Mushrooms are very, very in style right now. This is a really cute mushroom. Very woodsy looking. Certainly doesn't have
Oh.
to be Halloween.
Well, and you know what? Will you
we
show
show that one
next
at the same time.
Yeah, because this one, bring that with you.
Okay.
Because honestly, this is what we got the collection in 3 days apart. And so I wasn't quite sure what was going on because normally that doesn't really happen. So we got this one first. I'm like, okay, well, where's the rest of it? But it was so cool. And then everything else started coming in and it made sense.
Look at the moth on there.
I love.
I mean, the mushrooms are on there, but also the moths.
Well, and this is actually fantastic if you are you like to have that more whimsical fairy land kind of mushroom thing. This is super cute for that. These would be really, really fun napkins or placemats for, even just for fall, not necessarily quote unquote Halloween.
I think be a cute bag too.
Oh yeah,
A
that'd
cute
be
Halloween
adorable.
bag. You gotta make sure I have things right side up. There's the skull with a spider. I don't know if you can see the spider necks in between each of the skulls.
And keep in mind, we
Really fun.
also carry glow-in-the-dark thread. So if you love glow-in-the-dark thread,
Yeah.
that's something you
showed
can
that,
add. We
yeah.
have shown that in the past. I think we showed it last week.
I thought we did
honestly.
too, yeah.
So here's some fun spider webs. Great. This would be actually really fun for even binding.
Oh, my daughter would love the skulls and that as an apron.
My son
See
has
the
a
apron
pillow.
you have on with that?
I know.
and
Well,
this?
yeah, I
would
have
love
a
that.
Halloween apron, but I guess I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to make another one.
Yeah.
Darn.
New year, new apron.
I see that one being in my future.
All right.
Well, before we go to that one, just because we have the sample of the Halloween pot holder, now please don't fall in love with this fabric.
yes, but we
Don't-
have other
But
cute
wait, I
fabric
just
looks
showed you a
lot
whole
like
bunch
it.
of fun fabrics. So this is what is this one called again? I'm sorry, Pot Holder Parade. We've done this one a couple of different times. Our locals have seen it. We did a Halloween one. We did one for Christmas. We did one for Valentine's. This is such a fun pattern. It is great. It shows it in the picture. I mean, this is it right here. The round one has a pocket. It's showing this would be great if you have, housewarming gifts or you just want to make a little Halloween gift. Like I said, please don't fall in love with this fabric because I don't have any more of this one, but this, I wanted to show you what it looked like. So really cute. There is a total of 4 or 5 different patterns. You can see there's a tree, there's an envelope, of course, the round. One person I thought was really fun was this triangle. If you turn it upside down, if you have food fabric, you could make it like a pizza and have some food fabric ones and have it upside down. But it was really, really fun. So we have the pattern, and we did put Insulbright into the sale category for you guys today. So if you pick up the pattern and you need that Insulbright to be able to obviously not burn your hands when you use it as a hot pad, grab that with it.
And this pattern is easy enough that you could still make your 4th of July gift.
Yes.
If you need to do that, that would be a
and we
fun and
still
easy one.
have, you know, a nice array of patriotic fabrics, from blenders to actual, you know, specifically themed ones too. So yeah, pick this, and these are great.
Okay, so do we want to go into our fall now, or do we want to show some?
Well,
of
we might
our-
as well show these last two, you know,
Okay.
that are really true,
This is a
more
cute
Halloween.
new one that came in. It is Witch's Feet Tab Table Runner. It is 14 by 54.
How
A
fun
table
is that?
runner with all the little witch's feet. I'll turn it on the side. Maybe you can see it better. Pretty simple to make. A lot of half square triangles. And that would be that's a fun one.
And then, of course, we have by Susan Ake the Halloween Memories quilt book. It's really fun. There's not just quilts inside of here. You know, it's got some great pictures, really wonderful.
Has cross stitch in the back.
It does. It has some great cross
Yes.
stitch in the back. And I know that's not something that everybody does, and it's not something that, you know,
I like cross stitch.
it's one of those fun things that, you know, it's kind of fun to try.
Yeah.
Cross stitch, and because it's a little bit more on the smaller scale, it is something easy to, if you want to try it. It's not that hard. You just, it's really fun, and it's really easy to do.
And again, when you see pattern books like this, go beyond looking at the theme that they have.
Yeah, look at
this
how-
is showing Halloween and fall colors. You can make this out of anything you want to make
That could
it
be a
out
table runner, and you could make little placemats and hot pads out of each one of those. It doesn't even have to be a quilt. You can
Make
just
your
break that
Halloween
apart.
one, and then if you love it, make it out of Christmas fabric.
Exactly,
Which
exactly.
is coming in also.
That's already here.
On our website, just saying,
Yeah.
if you want to look at it ahead
If
of
you're
time.
into, and I do have people asking me for Christmas fabric. It's here. It's here.
All right. Did we want to show this one right now? Or?
Well, since we did show the panel, and I thought we would show this panel book. It's
been a
done
very
really popular book. Yeah.
Very popular book. It's called Panel Mashup. And what I like about it is it uses lots of different size of panels. It's not just your large panel. It uses like, let me see if I can get one.
It uses the ones that are like the small
Yeah.
squares, the larger
Smaller
squares.
6-inch squares, 8-inch squares, 10-inch
Yeah.
squares. It has all different patterns for all different sizes. And the one that I like also is, I don't know if you can see it right there. Do I have a good visual of that one? Oh, actually on the front also, this one here. It's not really a panel. It's a piece of fabric that's a large print, and they just cut it to size and put it in the middle and then built around it.
So remember last week when we were showing our dragon fabric, and there was that one fabric that had more of a town scene, and I kind of commented
Yeah,
like
yes.
cutting that. Okay, well,
Yes.
if I had thought about it at the time,
Yes.
that would have been a perfect book to show. So if
Yes.
you go back last week, if you want to know what I was talking about, there's a dragon fabric that is more of a village scene, and you can have the dragons, you know, kind of protecting the village scene. Well, that's a perfect
That would be perfect to just put it in the
pattern.
center.
Yeah, exactly, for
And
that
actually,
specifically.
if you see the front of this, that one has just the fabric, and I think the other ones are panels. But any of those panel ones, any of these, even the small square ones, you wouldn't have to have a panel for.
Yeah.
You could have a
You can-
focus fabric that you would want to put in there.
You can make any fabric a panel if you.
Yeah.
It's just all about how you look at
My
things.
rule is it's your quilt. You can
Do what you want. It's the truth. It's the truth.
Right.
Don't be afraid.
Yes.
So since we are now we are going to show you a little bit of fall fabric, and that panel fabric, right? I mean, that book is perfect for this too. But these are really, really pretty. This one is absolutely stunning. If you love those sunflowers and you love that fall colors, this one is just really, really stunning. I love the oranges, the terracotta colors, the yellows, a little more on that mustardy side yellow, but it's really, really pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty.
And this is Riley Blake, so of course we all know how much we love Riley Blake fabrics.
And to go with it, we have another floral and an orange that is a supporting fabrics.
And
These
then,
will be really nice for placemats.
oh yes.
We'll be making some inside out.
I have so much kidding to do.
I know.
I'm going to be in trouble.
Yes.
But here is just the last two of this collection that we brought in. So you got some sweet little pumpkins and some great little, wheat leaves.
And some of those solids that we showed, not solids, but these,
Some of the background blenders.
well, what we showed with the, for the Halloween fabric. I'm going to bring this one up
Oh yeah,
one more
here, you
time.
know, bring that up there.
Yeah, this would be perfect. It didn't come in with it, but you can see how it would go with it. Mm-hmm. So go back and look at those
So
to
don't
blend
ever
in.
fearful about, mixing collections.
Yes.
Colors is fantastic.
Yes. All right, we just have a few more things over
Yeah,
here.
so that was because we have fall fabric and we've got these fun layer cakes. That one is perfect. Now, the pattern says to use a charm pack. Well, guess what? That layer cake can be cut into a charm pack. And what's great about
And look
that
at all the
layer
fun
cake, it shows
fall-
you the fabrics.
And the fall colors, that it's kind of it is a fall color type. I don't know if it was meant to be fall color, but when I look at this pattern with this fabrics, it goes together perfectly.
Now, so I wanted to show this because because this can be cut into a charm pack, and I know sometimes that scares people. I thought I would show you specifically. If you get this ruler, which is a 6.5 by 12.5, which is perfectly sized for your layer cake, you're going to measure at the end of the teeth. I know a lot of people are like, well, where do I measure when they've been cut with where they have the teeth, like pinking shears? You measure from the outside teeth, not the inside teeth. And you measure up at 5 and square up at the bottom at 5. You cut it in half, turn it around, use your spinning mat, turn it around, do it half again. You now have 4 sets of charm packs, which is perfect for that table runner. You can make a couple extra for gifts, or if you have a really long table like I have, which is almost 96 inches long, huge table runner is going to be beneficial because this one specifically ends at 65 inches. I need obviously another 30 inches. So I'm going to need more than one charm pack.
And that will do it for you.
And that will do it for you. And and then all you would need honestly is your background fabric, binding and backing. But cutting down a layer cake into a charm pack
It's easy.
is really, really easy.
Easy.
You just want to make sure you have the tools, and that's where it's important. So along with that tool, I know my biggest thing is I push really, really hard on these rulers that even though they have a wonderful product on the back to keep it from slipping,
Yes, the creative grid just do.
they do. I push too hard. That's my problem. I'm a hard pusher. So I have on all my rulers these grip dots. They're silicone, very flat silicone stickies that just go on the back. They are translucent, so you'll be able to see your line, so don't fear if you get it on the corner. Anybody that's local knows that I have them here on my rulers here, and my rulers
We have
do
them
not
on-
move.
Yeah, we use them in our fabric department on every single
On
ruler.
every single one, and you will. So if you're struggling with your ruler shifting and moving, this is going to help you solve that problem. We also have another product, if you're not a fan of these.
Sylvia loves, one of our teachers, Sylvia, loves this grippy. And what you do is this is a spray that you put on the back of your ruler, and it just makes the whole
ruler
non-slippery.
Yeah.
I mean, and it truly, truly works. It does wear off after a little bit, and then you
just
just
reapply.
reapply it.
Yep.
But it's wonderful stuff. It works.
And
It
those
works.
grip dots are
I hate it when my ruler moves.
I know. And
Oh
so
my gosh,
those little
yeah.
added extras are just giving you that extra insurance for your ruler to not move. I'm not knocking what's already on there. They work.
Yes.
We all have our different ways that we push on a ruler and this, that, and the other. And so this is just an extra insurance for people who are still struggling with your ruler to move.
'Cause
That
to me,
is
when
really going to not
when
let
I'm
your
not-
ruler move.
When I'm not pressing hard is when it moves. So
Yeah, you just
it's
find-
you. It depends on how you are.
And just an FYI, with these grip dots, it'll also, so, a lot of times you're cutting your fabric, your strips, so you've got your ruler halfway on your mat and halfway on your fabric. These grip dots and the coating will also keep it from slipping on your mat also, not just your fabric. So don't be fearful that, well, it's the mat that's being slippery. No, it was just the rulers, because the way we were holding it, that'll keep that from moving also. So you're really ensured that whether you got half your ruler on the mat or all your ruler on the fabric, it's not going to move at all.
Okay.
Now I did grab this sweet little table runner. This one's really cute. It's only going to be, a finished one is 14.5 by 35.5. Once again, another charm pack friendly type pattern. So if this one, these are great also to reiterate, you can make placemats. You can just cut them in half, make small little placemats with your charm packs also. So
Okay.
that was that one.
All right. I think that's everything that
I think we have
got
we have
Jared
a lot
here.
to show you guys today.
Yeah, so remember to share publicly. You'll get put into our drawing. And we're going to go over to Jared right
Yes.
now. Remember again, 15% off of everything we showed today. So go ahead and get your order in, and we're over to Jared now.
Alrighty, good morning everybody. How are you doing today? I have just some great specials going for you on some closeout products, overstock products, stuff like that, but I am quick and easy. Linda and Elaine said they were going to take a long time on fabric, and I would say this is definitely one of their shorter ones, so. Yeah, it's only 9:30. I've had times where it's like 9:45 and I'm staring at you like, okay.
I didn't get the look.
No, you guys are good. But yes, I've got just some great specials on you coming up here. Good morning, Loria. First one up, let's go over some great vacuums that I have just on closeout. They're amazing vacuums, and that is going to be the S65, Simplicity S65 D and P. Now, I absolutely love these vacuums, and it kind of made me laugh because Amazon Prime days are going right now, and it gave me a little laugh on a different vacuum that was out there. If you guys haven't seen my demonstrations on the Simplicity and Riccar stick vacuums, you got to check them out. These vacuums are astonishing, especially the stuff that comes included in them, the battery life, everything of the sort. So what you're seeing here is the S65P. It basically comes with all the accessories in the book, the bare floor nozzle, carpet nozzle, all the upholstery tools, small upholstery tools, crevice tool, your battery charging station, all the whole 9 yards. It comes with everything in there, right? And they blow a certain brand that starts with a die and ends with a sun out of the water every day of the week in terms of performance, accessories included, and battery runtime. And like I said, it made me giggle a little bit because I got my notification on my phone of the Amazon Prime days, and I just saw that, oh, this Dyson stick vacuum is on sale. So I clicked on it just to see what's out there, see what the competition is, and it is on sale. One of their models is down on sale at $629. And it just made me laugh because when I looked at it, the accessories included and the runtime and the features of the vacuum was the same as the vacuum that I just showed you, the S65. The Riccar R65 is a far superior vacuum, and we have that one on sale for $200 less than that $629. So it just makes me giggle, and people, stop buying Dyson. That's all I gotta say. That's my bottom line. There's just far better quality products, better support, better everything. Replacement parts don't cost $150. The batteries actually last more than a year. And you don't have to replace a battery that costs you $200. So it's a deal. Yeah, it's better stuff. So the S65P, which I just showed you, the S65D I also have on closeout. The difference between the D and the P is you just lose a couple accessories included in the package. Like I believe on the Deluxe, the D, you lose the bare floor soft nozzle, which you can still purchase separately. But you lose that, so you just come with that carpet bare floor nozzle. I do love that soft floor nozzle. Just it does do your hard surfaces really, 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 really well. There you go. I'm glad Loria liked that. So yes, the S65P MSRP on that is $499. I have it on closeout sale down at $279. That is a steal of a deal. You should take advantage of it, especially when that competition is more than double that price. The S65D is normally $399. I have it on sale down at $199. I mean, $199 for a quality stick vacuum, that's ridiculously good. You should take advantage of that yesterday. They are on sale on the clearance section of my tabs of my website. So if you go up onto the top navigation of SierraSewing.com, click on clearance, you will see it on there. Now, the next one that I'm going to talk about is on there, but it is not shippable because it's assembled and in my store. I can't ship it. So the S65 vacuums, those are shippable, but these next two are not, okay? So the next one that I have on special is going to be the Amara, or not the Amara, the Eleanor, right here, that one. So this is a wonderful height adjustable table from Arrow. I really love this because, as I said, it's height adjustable. But it also has a machine cutout there. So this is a great multi-purpose station for you, whether you want to have it as a sewing table. You can take your machine out and you raise that machine spot up to be flush with the table, and you can use it as a cutting table, a desk, crafting table, anything of the sort. And with the height adjustment, you can take that and you can use it at any height. So if you're a short person, you can use it down at a lower position, one, when you're sewing, and not raise it up as high. But then for me and really tall guys, it's nice for that multi-purpose use, right? And you can use it at any point, anything that you need. That one, MSRP on that one is down at $14.99. And then you have, oops, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked here. MSRP on that one is $14.99. I have it on clearance down at $4.99. And in addition to that, you get a free cutting mat that fits the top portion of that table. I think it's like, if I had to guess, it's probably like 30 by 48, something like that. About. But that is, I have that on my floor, and I have one of those in stock. Just one. So buy it now online if you want it, or come on down and take advantage of that sale because I have just that one left in stock. And yeah, that's a great little do-all everything cabinet. You can purchase and insert separately. Let me pull that back up actually. If you see, there's those little legs on the left-hand side of that machine there. That is an insert that gives you a flat and flush sewing surface across the entire cabinet top there. So they're really nice. That is a additional purchase that you would have to buy separately from the table. But yeah, down at $4.99, that's a steal of a deal. One left, take advantage of that one. Then in the long arm world, I have an Amara ST. This is my floor model. I just need to turn it. Needs a loving home. And I have a steal of a deal on this one. It is normally $9,500. I have it on sale down at $6,500. $3,000 off on that machine. Now, this is a wonderful machine because it is a stationary long arm machine. I always get this question is, can you just computerize a program and put it into there? As of the current technology on the market, you will never be able to do a computerized quilting pattern on a stationary machine. Period. In order to get a computerized quilting, you have to put your machine onto a frame or use an embroidery machine because an embroidery machine is not stationary. But then on a quilt frame, when the machine is actually moving, that's when you can add the computerization. But with the Amara ST, the ST stands for stationary, so this is in a table. What I love about this guy is it has a stitch regulator built into the table. So as you move your fabric, that machine is going to speed up and slow down to give you the same size stitch every single time. Which I always love that because you're already having to think about your pattern and your free motion quilting and where you're going to go next and what you have to do. So let's take the whole aspect of it of maintaining your stitch length out of the equation and just use that stitch regulator. So it makes it a lot easier to use of a machine and gives you a lot better of a result. The Omara ST has a 20-inch throat. It's on a very nice large table. There's just also a lift table as well too, so that is height adjustable. You can use it standing and quilting, which I actually find quite comfortable, or you could be sitting at your chair and quilting, or whatever height you want in between there. So it's a 20-inch throat space, so it's a very nice large machine to fit your large projects under there. A lot of art quilters love these stationary machines, especially the 20-inch, because then you're not having to like curl up your small piece because it's a deep enough throat. So yes, the Omara ST, I have that floor model that I just need to turn. MSRP $9,500, down at sale down at $6,500. And of course, that does come with all the free new owners lessons that come with all the machines that you ever purchase at Sierra Sewing, Quilting, and Vacuums as well too. All right, and then last but not least, I have the Viking S400 serger. This is just a wonderful air threaded serger. It's Viking's, I think, their first air thread serger that they came out with. So what that means is your lower looper and your upper looper get threaded just by the touch of a little pump. So all you do is just put your upper and lower looper into a little port. You push down on the little pump and it threads your lower looper and upper looper in a heartbeat. Now, I don't know, Linda, did I go over what that lady said at the quilt show last week? Linda?
Sorry?
Did I go over what that lady said at the quilt show last week in regards to her serger?
I don't think so.
All right, this it makes me laugh because at the quilt show we had somebody, I think it was at the quilt show. Yeah, it was at the quilt show. We had somebody go by and she was just oogling at the sergers, like, oh, those are nice. And we're like, oh yeah, they're great, they're all air thread sergers. And she goes, oh, but I'm really good at my serger. I am so good now that I can thread my serger in 20 minutes or less.
And we were dumbfounded.
We just were dumbfounded. We were sitting there like, oh man, 20 minutes or less. And so, of course, I'm like, well, just humor me and come over here and check this out and, sit her down. I trim the threads at the lower and upper looper, and anybody that owns a serger now knows that they're having a bad day with those upper and lower loopers because, for one, you have to thread those loopers in order, and I'm a little spoiled. I don't even know which order you're supposed to do that in. I'm pretty sure it's lower looper then upper looper, but I could be totally wrong. But I'm a little spoiled in the sense because with these air thread sergers, one, you don't have to thread them in order. You can thread them in whatever order you want. So if one of your looper threads break, you just have to rethread that one. That's it. But also, I had the machine threaded and we were stitching again within 30 seconds. And you should have seen the deer on the headlights look in her eyes of like, are you kidding me? And you're like, yeah, 20 minutes. I know. That's what I'm thinking. I know you're proud of the 20 minutes, but that, compared to the sergers that are out there now, the air threading sergers, they're so nice to have. So back to the Viking S400. It has air threaded loopers in both the upper and lower looper. So just a touch of that little piston, and it threads that entire serger looper path for you in a heartbeat, and you're up and threading in no time. It does have manual tensions on there, but with the price point, it's a steal of a deal. So MSRP on this machine is at $17.99, and I have one left down at $8.99. So if you want to get into the air threaded world and the beauty of air threaded sergers, take advantage of that S400. Again, you can call us at the phone numbers down at the bottom of the screen for Reno or Carson City. Give us a comment on there if you're interested, and we can give you a call, whatever you want to do. But at those prices, these things don't really last long. There you go. So Loria says lower looper first, then upper looper. I think the way you're supposed to do it is alphabetically, so L before U, right? But yeah, Loria, so you should come take a look at those air threaded sergers, because if you break your lower looper, then you're having to rethread your upper looper as well too. Or no, if you break your upper looper, you have to rethread your lower looper before you do that. So with an air thread, I don't care. You can just rethread one, both, it doesn't matter. They're wonderful. But yeah, that is everything that I have for you guys this week. Some great specials on all those items there. The S65 vacuums, the Amara, the Eleanor, and the S400 serger as well too. But that's everything that I have for this week. Again, Linda and I will be off at Bernina training. We leave on Saturday, so Linda and I will not be here next week Wednesday, but Elaine and Shawnee will be, so stay tuned for the fun stuff that they have going. With that being said, I will not see you guys until, at least on our live, until after the 4th of July. So I want to wish you guys a very happy and fun and safe 4th of July. Don't let your grandkids be throwing those mortars just with their hands. So I see all too many videos and x-rays of bad stuff that goes wrong there. So, but have a very fun 4th of July and enjoy the 250-year celebration. I know we're going to, and have fun with our families. So have fun, and we will see you all next week. Have a good one.